Hi, welcome back to Black Cat Guidance. All kind of people are welcome here. I hope everyone is doing well. We're going to see what the next 72 hours have in store for us. Okay, as always, we have Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3 to choose from. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, choose your group, and as always, the timestamps are down in the description. Hi, Group 1. All right, here we are, getting geared up for the weekend. Let's see what it holds for us, okay? Let's start with your oracle cards. We have Stand Tall. The Tree of Life there, I like that. Let's get these little guys out of our way. Okay, we have Temple. We have Weaving Flowers. And we have Kindred Spirits. Well, this sounds good. All right. Let's get some tarot and see what's going on. The next 72 hours for Group 1, please. What's coming in the next 72 hours for Group 1? We have the Eight of Cups. We have, sorry about the shadow. The lighting is just weird in this old house, no matter what you do. Wow. We have the Sun. We have Death. Again, as you know by now, the Death card does not mean death. And the Hermit. All right. Okay. Now let's give you some clarifiers for these cards. Let's use these. Clarifier for the Eight of Cups, please. The Ace of Swords. Clarifier for the Sun, please. The Fool. And the Wheel of Fortune. A clarifier for this Death card, please. The Knight of Swords. And this Hermit card, we have the World. Okay. Give me just a few minutes to get my messages. Stand tall. This Temple card says, inner being, visualization, sacred space. I said that weird for some reason. Kindred spirits, weaving flowers. Standing tall, weaving flowers. Okay. I feel like maybe you have been putting some things on hold so you could work on other things, so you can master other things. Maybe you're learning a new skill before you start charging people to do that for them, or maybe you're learning a new language before you travel somewhere that speaks that where the people speak that language. But you've been kind of isolated, maybe, sort of in this hermit mode, preparing for a time when there's movement and action. Yeah, like I just imagine you like sitting at your computer with earbuds in and doing one of those language programs, or I see you maybe crafting inventory for a new business that you're going to start. Maybe you want a promotion at work, and so you're teaching yourself new computer programs or new skills that are required for the promotion. And you've kind of, have been using all your energy in that preparation, okay? And I'm seeing that it's go time. I think you feel like you're never going to be prepared. I think you feel like you're waiting for this magic moment when you're like, okay, I know it all. I can go do it now. And I'm here to tell you that that moment's not going to come, because so much of what you need to learn is along the way on this journey. So, um, it's time to start dipping your toe in the water and getting out there and learning by experience now. You've done a really good job. You've been very serious about this. You've been dedicated. I feel like maybe you don't have a lot of follow through on some things, but this one you did, and that's just for some of you. And it's going to pay off splendidly. It's yeah, it's really going to turn things around for you. This new adventure that you're going on, this new experience. Yeah, it's action time. It's action time. With the world here, we can see that there might be traveling involved, or like I said, learning a foreign language, or maybe you're doing something that involves the internet, or something that reaches across geographic borders in some way. Maybe you're moving. I do see here that not only is this going to help you professionally or whatever your goal is, but it's also going to help you meet part of your soul tribe. Okay? I think you feel like you've been around some low vibrational people for a good part of your life. And while you've continued to grow and do your work and become better, the people that you were around just stagnated. Maybe they got married young and got into a job quickly without figuring out who they are, which there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not where you are in life. And they stagnated back there in those years, and you've been working, you've been weaving these flowers for something better, right? Okay, let's get some advice from Spirit. This looks exciting to me. For one thing, I want to find out what's going to happen in the next 72 hours involving this situation. What's happening in the next 72 hours involving this situation? The Magician. Five of Swords. Two of Wands. You just have a burst of confidence and a change your mind about feeling ready. you're never going to be 100% ready because you can't possibly prepare for every scenario coming up. That's why life is an adventure. Otherwise, it's just planning. Otherwise, it's just, I don't know. I don't think that's what you want. But you've been sitting, you've worked to bring this to you. And then the magic's starting to unfold. You're starting to get what you want, what you worked for. But you're in this conflicted energy of, in your head, this is all in your head because these are swords of what if I can't do this? What if I make a fool out of myself? What if? And you're finally deciding, what if? I mean, what if it goes great? What if the reason you worked on this so hard is because it's exactly what you're supposed to be doing? So you're coming out of some self-doubt, or at least you really should try to come out of some self-doubt. Let's get some of these cards. Some advice, Spirit, please. Oh my goodness, Two of Wands. The Magician. How in the world did that happen? Unreal. So the advice is the same. You worked for it, take it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Spirit says. Wow. The Magician, the Two of Wands, the Two of Wands. Incredible. Even I'm a little taken aback. Okay. I'm just always, no matter how long I do this, when these synchronicities come up, and these confirmations come up, I'm still stunned. And I hope I always feel that way because it's an incredible feeling. Anyway, I'll stop gushing. Okay. So what are the outcomes? What are the possible outcomes if you take this advice and take this path? We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Star. We have the Lovers. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Two of Cups. Well, the Lovers can mean a choice, but when it comes up with the Two of Cups, kindred spirits too. I think you might not be expecting that this is also going to bring in the right people for you. Could be even a romantic relationship. Could be your counterpart. But in any case, it's going to bring in the people that you should be around. Higher vibrational people who've also done the work, who've also grown emotionally, who are on a higher vibration. Okay? All right. I mean, that's the clearest reading. Just, you've worked for it, so go for it. Let's get you some little messages here. I love these little Sea Melodies cards. We have rescue, help others in need or ask for assistance when you need it. Whoa, I just heard that that's how you're going to meet some of these people that are good for you, is that along the way, you're going to need some help. You're going to need to ask some questions because you're going to be in new territory. And because you're open and because you have an adventurous attitude about this and you're not feeling insecure, you're not worried about how new you look or how cool you look, because you're willing to reach out for some help and be teachable and have someone share their expertise with you, you're going to be rewarded by the right people coming along and being surrounded by the right people. Okay? We have take the helm, be in control of your own ship. Well, I don't know how much clearer Spirit can get with this. It's pretty much telling you, listen, you've worked for it. What's stopping you from doing it? All right, so we're going to finish this reading with a little pendulum yes or no reading. Think of a yes or no question. If you need some more time, just pause the video. Okay, here we go. It is a yes. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. And I hope you have a wonderful next 72 hours. Take care. Hello, Group 2. Let's find out what your next 72 hours brings. I am sorry for the lighting and the shadows in here. I live in a creepy old house, and if it's nighttime when I record, you can tell it. So just think of it as part of the ambiance, okay? Let's see what your oracle cards have to say. Embrace what is. Uncover, dousing, pendulum, answers, integrity. Fascinating, because I've started using the pendulum on some of my tarot readings at the end of it, which we also will do today. Can you hear me? And shadow self. Embrace what is. Uncover. Can you hear me? Shadow self. Those all seem very related, don't they? All right, let's get tarot and see what's going on here for Group 2. Next 72 hours. Group 2 in the next 72 hours. The High Priestess. The Well. This is an extra card in this deck. A bonus card. I don't really know what you call them. Something like that. The Emperor. Are you kidding me? My brain is already full of messages. It's just Six of Swords. Okay, let's get some clarifiers. And then I'll download all these messages coming into my head. Let's get a clarifier for the High Priestess, please. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Four of Cups. Temperance. And Six of Swords is the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Okay. Wow. You know something that you're hiding from yourself. And your inner self is saying, hey, stop ignoring this. You really need to pay attention. I think for a lot of you, it's coming to terms with the fact that you're a light worker or some sort of energy worker or some sort of person who has some spiritual knowledge. You may be like me and hesitant to do it because you think of yourself as a logical person, a person who loves science, which I do. But if you love science, you also know there's so much that we don't know. So, but you also, if you'll let it, you also know that you do know. You know things. You know things that other people don't know, that the masses don't know. In broad strokes, I think you're going to have a spiritual realization this weekend. You may visit a house of worship, or you may go to some sort of yoga group or tarot reading or meditation group. It doesn't matter. You may be at home reading a book that just hits you the right way, and that part of you starts to come alive. And I think you intuitively know it's there, and I think you immediately push it down. Can you hear me? It's asking you, please, please. This part of you. It's part of you. You can't live with integrity. You can't be your whole self if you're pushing parts of yourself down, if you're hiding them from yourself and other people, okay? As you see, what's beneath the surface is way different than what she's showing everybody. It's way more mysterious. We know what this is. This is way more mysterious, okay? So there's something deep, deep, deep down in there in you that's going to start floating up to the surface. Something in your shadow self. Oh, duh. Uncover. Yeah. Dowsing, pendulum, answers, integrity. Oh my gosh, didn't I just say that? Okay. Yeah. And that's your reading. No, but it is so simple. Embrace what is. Stop fighting it, okay? Start to become comfortable. You don't have to dive all in. You can just wade out. You can just wade out slowly into the depths. But this is telling me that you're afraid of some knowledge that you have. A way of knowing that maybe most other people don't know. Don't be afraid of it. It's a gift. We're all wired differently. Some of us process information completely differently than other people. Some of us process information that we're not really sure where it comes from. I can rapidly process people's feelings and expressions and things like that, the things that they don't speak, and that helps me understand what's going on in the room before anybody ever talks. And that's a gift I was given as a survival mechanism. I've been through a lot of stuff, and that was something that I developed as a survival mechanism, but it also holds some power in other parts of my life, and it's also a gift I can use to help other people, like doing these tarot readings. And you're given this gift. The well is deep, deep inside of you. Go down there. See what's there. You've been ignoring it. You've been ignoring what's down in that well. And what it is some of the best parts of you. I think once you accept it and start exploring that, I think you're going to be so fulfilled and so happy. And it's going to lead to a whole different part of your life that you didn't even know existed. Did you ever watch that episode of King of the Hill where they went to Japan and the whole time they stayed in this tiny cramped room what they thought was a tiny cramped room, but it's because they didn't slide open the door and see that there was a whole suite waiting for them until it was time for them to leave, and there was a rotting fruit basket and, this beautiful giant room that they didn't know was there because they just assumed, and out of lack of curiosity, out of fear, I don't know, they didn't explore. Fear of getting something wrong in that culture, maybe. They didn't explore the entire room, and so they were just cramped in these tiny quarters, and they thought that, oh well, that's just the way it is, okay. And they operated within those confines, but they could have had such a more magical time, right? It's exactly like this, okay? It's exactly like this. Let's get some advice from Spirit. The Fool. Didn't we have that out? No. Okay. Two of Wands. Three of Cups. Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to start. Make your decision to start and go. Take a leap of faith. You're not alone. I know it feels like you're alone in starting out because it's always scary to start something new. It's usually scary to start something new. But that's the only way we grow. And that's the only way we reach our full potential. And that's what Spirit is asking you to do. You aren't given these gifts for no reason. They want you to use them. You're meant to use them. You're not only meant to use them to help yourself, but you're meant to help other people. Okay? So don't be afraid to explore this. Let's get some outcome cards. If you take this leap of faith, what's coming? We have the Six of Swords again. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Nine of Cups. If you take action, you'll receive your Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. A life better than you dreamed. Better than you can imagine right now, okay? This is moving into calmer, happier times. This is taking action. And you'll reach your dreams. Please don't be afraid of this. I suspect you're watching this because you're curious about that sort of thing anyway. Don't give in to self-doubt. You're just cheating yourself, okay? All right, let's get you some of these little sea melodies. I love these little tiny messages. I think they're so cute. Yeah, I keep hearing imposter syndrome. Don't fall for imposter syndrome. I don't know why you think. You're the High Priestess, man. You're magic. I don't know why you think that, oh, little old me can't have this power. Yeah, you do. You do. Meditate. Make some quiet time in the still air. Yeah, I think that's what it said at the beginning, didn't it? You're going to do some soul searching this weekend. And I feel like it's overdue for you. Voyage, set sail on a new course. Well, that sums it up, doesn't it? These sea melodies are amazing in that way. They just seem to sum up the reading every time. Okay, I'm going to do a little pendulum reading to end your reading. And think of a yes or no question. If you need some more time, just pause the video. Okay, here we go. That is a no. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated with you. I hope that you believe in yourself and take a leap of faith. All right, take care. Hi, Group 3. Welcome to your reading about what's going to happen over the next 72 hours. I'm sure it's great news for you. I'm sorry about the lighting in here. I just live in an old, creepy house. The lighting is weird. If I record at night, there's shadows everywhere, and it's going to take like professional lighting equipment to change that. Just consider it part of the ambiance. Let's just roll with it, okay? All right, let's see what your oracle cards have to say. Cultivate peace. Okay. Adventure, laughter, spontaneous, nature, renewal. The gardener. And grace. Okay. Let's get some tarot, see what's going on for you in the next 72 hours. The Hanged Man. Knight of Cups. Three of Cups. Five of Wands. Okay, let me get some clarifiers. Clarifier for this Hanged Man, please. Wow, okay. Two of Cups. The Hierophant. King of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Fascinating. Let me look at this a minute and download my messages. Okay. We have cultivate peace and grace, the gardener, and adventure. Okay. I'm getting this message very clearly. Not just directly from the cards, but from spirit, from intuition. I think there's somebody that you maybe were considering for a romantic partner, okay? And they, for whatever reason, they were too chicken or something. They were resistant to start this relationship. I think they like you a lot. I think they actually, if they were truthful with themselves, think that it would be a great relationship. But I think they're just not ready. They're just not mature enough. Okay? So, the message from Spirit is this. Cultivate peace, give them grace. Understand, this is not about you. You are not being rejected. You are being saved from something that just wasn't meant for you, okay? You cultivate the gardener. I think this is going to teach you a way to not get what you want, but not blame anybody either. even yourself. Sometimes things just don't work out, right? I want you to not hold a grudge for this person. I don't want you to feel like they're bad or they don't care or they're cold or anything like that. They're not worthy of you, okay? They haven't done the work. You've done the work, okay? You've done the work and they haven't. And so Spirit is saying, listen, I don't think this is what you really want. You may think that's what you really, really want, but I'm telling you, there's something better for you. And so I think coming to terms with that this weekend, doing some soul searching and coming to terms with that is a good idea. Not only that, I don't see that the best way to do this is just to sit on your couch all weekend watching television. Adventure here. 3 of Cups here. Find some friends and go on an adventure. You know? Get out in life, because I think that'll shift your perspective on what you really are looking for in life. I think you've been so focused on this person for some reason, you know, who knows? Our brains are weird. We get caught up in things. That you're missing something better. There's something better out there. What is this something better, please, Spirit? King of Swords. 9 of Swords. 10 of Cups. Justice. The something better is a relationship that doesn't hurt. The something better is a relationship that's mutual, that's reciprocal, that you don't feel like you're begging for attention or time. And you just got to be open to it. You got to let this thing go. So that's your job this weekend, is to get out with your friends. And, you know, when you're out, pay attention. Pay attention to some things that maybe you've been too preoccupied to notice. Other people, places that you might like, new hobbies you might like to start, and that will lead you down the path of finding a happier relationship, finding the relationship that's meant for you. Why do you want to waste any more time in the wrong relationship? I don't believe you do. I don't believe you're comfortable. I don't believe you're happy. And I don't believe you're, you know, being your best self. Okay. I just want to get a few more cards. I feel like there's maybe a little more to this message. 3 of Swords. The World. Yeah, move on, baby. Move on. It's not supposed to feel like this. You want to know how to know it's not the right thing? It's never supposed to feel like this. Ever. Ever. I know we romanticize that stuff on TV and songs. Oh, I'll wait for you. Oh, I'll go through anything for you. Oh, I'll, you know, overlook this. Oh, I'll sacrifice my own happiness in the event that you might pay attention to me. Don't do that. You're worth so much more. That stuff is garbage. That thinking is garbage. You will find what you're looking for, but you got to keep looking. If you stop looking when you find something that kind of looks like it, you're never going to find what you really want. you're just going to end up with like something that's second or third or fourth best, okay? You deserve the best. And Spirit is telling you, do not settle. Don't. If it feels like this at all, even a little bit, keep walking. Keep walking because you're going to find it. You're going to find this 10 of Cups. That's ultimate emotional fulfillment. Okay? All right. I think that message is very clear for you. It may not be what you wanted to hear, but I promise you, it will lead you to better things. Please don't settle. Let's get some of these little sea melodies messages, because I think they're just so sweet and adorable. Dance. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. See, I told you, go out with your friends. Go dancing or something. Be in a, I think when Spirit is saying go out with your friends, I think, and then it's saying put yourself in the middle of a celebratory atmosphere, in the middle of fun. Don't do a somber activity. Do something that's invigorating, something that's new. I'm imagining like an outdoor thing at night with patio lights, and I don't really know a music. I don't really know what that is. Maybe that will ring a bell with you. That's just the vision that I'm getting in my head. Explore. Maps show what has already been discovered. Go another way. Well. That wrapped it up nicely, didn't it? Okay, I'm going to do a pendulum reading at the end of this, and just think of a yes or no question, okay? If you need more time, just hit pause until you think of a question. Okay, let's go for this question. And Spirit says yes. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. I promise you, you deserve better, okay? And I hope you take that advice. All right, take care. Bye-bye.